What's going on, guys? Friday, ladies and gentlemen. It is crazy. It's big. I just went and picked up Red Dead Redemption 2. I've been on it for a while. I'm glad that I have the game, but I'm bringing you this video, guys, to talk about my PlayStation 4 collection and how it's been growing and growing ever since I bought the PS4 on launch. I am going to show you guys my whole collection, excluding the sports games, because no one really cares about Madden. You know, Madden 19, Madden 16, Madden 18, Madden 17, you know, and whatnot. Back in the day, I'd buy Maddens to play with my friends, and that's excluding that game. There's some exclusives that I still don't have, and there's some games that I want to still buy, but I'm going to go through the list, guys. I'm not going to show you a lot of video game play at all, at all, because it would take too long to record all this. So I'm going to give you guys my video game list, my current collection right now of my PlayStation 4 games. So sit back and enjoy, and I'll go through this list and kind of give you guys my personal experience on each one. And let me know what you guys think of this type of video. Let me know if you guys would like to see future videos of gameplay footage of the PS4 games that I've shown. And let me know if you guys want to see other collections like Xbox collections, Nintendo 64s, Nintendo Switches, and so on and so forth, Wii U. Let me know down in the comments, guys, and I will try to get them as the days go by and as videos come. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, guys, this is my PS4 collection, and let's go ahead and go through the list, guys. Bear with me because there are a lot of them, but I think you guys will enjoy my collection so far. I am still collecting, but first off, and I said no sports titles, but this is a different one, and it is a PlayStation exclusive, and it is called Everybody's Golf. It is actually really fun. It's kind of got like more of a Japanese element to it in the game. It is very well done, put together. The game ran me about $30, guys, so if you guys are wanting to pick this up, it's a pretty fun golf game. It reminds me a little bit of Hot Shots, obviously, mixed in with just some really well done artwork and animations. It's a really fun game, and if you guys are in the mood to play some golf, this is a really good golf game exclusively on the PlayStation 4. The next one, Street Fighter Arcade Edition. This is a PlayStation console exclusive. Very well done game. I'm a big Street Fighter fan too. That was one of my big fighter games besides Mortal Kombat growing up as a child. Very underrated game for people that don't own a PlayStation 4. This is one of the better fighting games on the PlayStation 4. So make sure you guys check that out. I also got Wild Guns Reloaded. This game cost me about 18, 19 bucks. It's only on the PlayStation, and it's one of the old arcade shooters, and it's a really fun game, guys. It's got some skill behind it. Sometimes if you don't use your explosions or your grenades or your TNT just correctly, it can hurt you when it comes to the boss battle. Axiom Verge, really fun game. If you guys like Metroidvania style games, or if you guys you know, like any of that type of stuff, this game is pretty good. I paid 12 bucks for this. Really fun game. I haven't gotten fully into it yet just because I have so many games I've been into, but for the most part of this game, it's really worth it. And especially for 12 bucks, if you guys find it for anything under 20 on that game, or 15 bucks, I'd say it's worth it. I bought Owlboy, and I bought this game. It was actually $14 at one time on Amazon, and I bought it. And I haven't really got into it, but I have to say, a lot of people said this game was great, and it is a really good game. I just haven't got into it that well. This is one of them games where I was starting to play it, and I started looking at everything and how the game went, and it was fun, but I haven't been fully able to get into it. I'm going to have to go back and check this game out, obviously. I know this one took forever to make and forever to come out. Another great game. I've played probably about 4 or 5 hours into this game. It's really fun. The animation, the graphics, everything was well worth the wait. A lot of people that say this game wasn't that good is delusional and full of shit. So if you guys haven't picked up The Last Guardian, make sure you guys get this game. If you like great storytelling and like just anything great when it comes to obscure sizes, the way the wind moves through the hair and through the feathers or whatever, through the rat or whatever you want to call it. It's just a really fun game, guys, and I think you guys would enjoy it. And I'm going to start going through the list a little bit quicker. Earthfall, really fun game if you guys like shooting some aliens and doing some co-op play. It's really kind of cool. It's kind of like a survival, not horror, but like just a survival alien game where they come out. I got the Mega Man X Legacy Collection, excuse me, guys, 1 and 2. I have beaten all of them except for Mega Man X 8 and Mega Man X3, I believe. I haven't beat them 2 out of the Mega Man collection, and I've already beaten Mega Man 11 on the Switch, and it was fun. I probably need to do some gameplay footage of that and show you guys a review on that. You may not want to review, but I may just talk about it because Mega Man's really, really great game. And the difference between this one and the Nintendo Switch is you get both discs on this one, and I believe you can get both discs if you have an Xbox as well. Uncharted Nathan Drake Collection. I don't need to say any more. This is one of the better games out of the whole collection. A lot of people like Uncharted Among Thieves 2. I was a big Uncharted Drake's Deception. I've beaten them all. My favorite one is 3, 2, and then 1, which is crazy. But in my opinion, I like 3. Honestly, though, out of that collection, 3 was my favorite. Then I got Uncharted 4, one of the best games on the platform. If you guys haven't bought a PS4 and you're looking to get a game that maybe, you know, I think it was on sale on the store. If you guys get a PlayStation, it's like $5. You know, I could be wrong on the money on that part, but another great game to pick up for the collection. If you guys are wanting to wait until the PS4 goes down in sale, that would probably be your best bet. Now I'm going to get into some of the games that I have been playing for a long time, and a lot of these games, obviously, like I said, I'm going to go quick. Mortal Kombat, really fun game, really great game. Devil May Cry HD Collection, really do like that game. Kingdom Hearts and HD 1.5 and 2.5 Remix, really great. I can't wait for the Kingdom Hearts 3 to come out. I really did enjoy the story. Batman Arkham Knight, really fun game. It wasn't the best out of all the Batmans. Mine was Arkham Asylum, and then Arkham City. Really well done. I said no sports games. Assassin's Creed Unity. A lot of people dogged this game. I thought it was pretty decent. Yes, it was laggy. Yes, it could have been better. But you know what? You can wish in one hand and shit in the other and see which one comes first. And all I gotta say is we can't always get everything perfect. Dragon Quest Builders. Really fun game. If you guys like a mixture between, honestly, Oceanhorn and Minecraft, but with better graphics. You put them two together and you get Dragon Quest Builders. Really fun game. I've gotten into it. I put about 4 or 5 hours into that game, and it's pretty fun. Obviously, I was a sellout. Not really. I'm kidding, guys. This is just a joke. I bought this when the hype train was good. I bought it on day 1. It was a great game for the first 2 raids. The Dark Below with Crota and the Vault of Glass with Atheon or Atheon or whatever you want to call it. But when the original 2 creators left, I knew that this game left. So I put probably over 1,100 hours into that game. Too many, actually, and I wasted too much money on them, so I'm done with them. Bloodborne, another great game. A lot of people really enjoy this game. This is a PlayStation only console exclusive, or it's just a PlayStation exclusive. You can't get it anywhere else that I know of right now. Really well done if you guys like that type of platformy games. And next is a Resident Evil Biohazard, one of my favorite ones. I want to get the PlayStation VR so that I can play this game and that I can enjoy it. Everything keeps popping up on my computer while I'm going through this list. Next on the list, guys, is Noir. It's a really good game if you guys like games that are big and you guys like games that have a little bit of like Dark Souls. Really well done. This game can be extremely hard and extremely challenging if you don't hit right and you don't use the best dodge and counter attacks and blocking. It will really, really test your skills. This game I put about 16 hours in, and I do all the extra stuff inside the game. It's really well done. Very, very, very underrated. A lot of people that haven't played this game is a must pick up if you guys are into that type of game. Okay, guys, I'm going to keep going pretty quick through here just so I can keep them coming. Assassin's Creed Black Flag, I noticed it's on PS3, but they gave you a code inside there to transport it over to the PlayStation 4. It was really well. I like this game. Even with the new Assassin's Creed Origins, I'm really loving the boating and driving around on the boats. And this game, I'm telling you, Black Flag, there's a game that's coming up, guys, called Skull and Bones. That's going to be a huge game. I'm looking forward to picking this up. I picked this game up when nobody was really talking about it, and I thought it was really good. If you guys like collecting, if you guys kind of like Zelda-ish games, Yonder, the Cloudcatcher Chronicles. I picked this game up, dude, a long time ago, and I literally, it was $25, brand new. Picked it up. It was a great game. And I know I said I'm going to keep going through here real quick, but I'm sorry. I'm slacking a little bit, guys. Obviously. I guess wrestling's not a sports game. I'm a big wrestling fan, so I'm going to throw that one in there. I get most of the wrestling games, even though sometimes they can't do it well. It's not like the SmackDown versus Raws back in the day with the PlayStation 2s. Them were my favorite ones growing up. Besides SmackDown Shut Your Mouth and Know Your Role on the PlayStation 1, I believe. There was a SmackDown 1 or a SmackDown 2 on the PlayStation 1, but Know Your Role and Shut Your Mouth on the PlayStation 2 were like my favorites. And then Raw versus SmackDown. The Last of Us Remastered. I own this on the PS3 and the PS4. I got it because, you know what, I fell in love with the story. My PS3 still works pretty good, but I figured, you know, I played on my PS4 enough, I might as well pick up this game, so when I do want to play this game again, and it has all the other stuff that came with the game, all the add-ons, like the Left Behind add-on with the 2 girls. That game, Left Behind, or The Last of Us 2, is going to be another great game. I got Dragon Quest Heroes, The World's Tree Woe, and The Blight Below. Very, very good game. I'm waiting until price drops on Dragon Quest 11, even though it looks amazing. It's already went down, I think, to $50. But I think I'm going to wait, and hopefully on Black Friday, I can find it for like $30. I'll pick it up then. Dungeon Bros, really cool game if you have a bunch of friends around you. If you don't, it's not that fun. I experienced it firsthand. It's a fun game if you have like kids or family that want to play it. If you don't, and you're by yourself, it's not fun at all. So just remember that if you don't like playing by yourself with these kind of think of Dark Legacy, Gauntlet Dark Legends or Dark Legacy. Or think of Doom, but like kid-friendly little Dungeon Bros, and you go around. But if you don't have friends, it's not that good. Unlike Doom, where there's, or excuse me, I said Doom, but I meant Diablo, guys. Unlike that, it's just not the same. It don't hook you, it don't catch you, and honestly, I think that it should have been better. The Witcher 3, guys. I haven't put a lot of time into this. I played one on the PC, and I remember a guy saying Xbox Witcher 3 looks amazing on the Xbox, and I said it looked 10 times better on the PC. I wasn't lying. I had this on the PS4 first. Really great story. I haven't put a whole lot of time into this, and I know you guys may leave me comments. What? Are you crazy? It's just that I've had so many games that I've been wanting to play and get through. Rad Rogers, an old Super Nintendo game made by THQ Nordic. Really fun game. You can turn off the profanity if you want, which is why you would buy the game. They're very sarcastic, the robot and Rad, or Rad and Rogers. It's one of them games where you just think to yourself, wow, I miss the 16-bit era. I miss them old school characters that they just don't talk about anymore, really. Stardew Valley, guys. Really fun game if you guys like wasting time. And I mean that in a positive way. If you guys like to do farming simulators, or remember Harvest Moon on the Nintendo 64, or any of that, it's this only better, and you can just do whatever you want. You can farm, you get your grandfather's farm. Obviously, everybody knows this whole story. It's very well done. This is a very underrated game, and I can see this game being not a hidden gem by any means, but by being very, very top heavy when it comes to making another one a resale value. It just holds really well. I paid $15 for it, but I mean, it's worth it. It's worth every bit of money. Obviously, I got WWE 2K17. I think I got 2K18 and 19 on my Xbox, and I'll do an Xbox collection video in the upcoming weeks or week. Secret of Mana, it was a blockbuster. Now look at me, guys. Now I'm really going crazy. It was a GameStop, I believe, exclusive, where you could just buy it. I love the hell out of this game. It's not the same as Secret of Mana, in my opinion, on the Super of Nintendo, but this game right here, guys, is just amazing. It's, if you guys don't have a PlayStation 4 and you're wanting to get games that have value, Secret of Mana there, and especially if you've never played it on the Super Nintendo, definitely check this game out. This is a must. Dying Light, I got all the enhanced edition. I got all the attachments on it. I think the second one's going to be better because they're actually making the story a little bit better. I played the first one. It's to me, it's not that good. A lot of people say it's very underrated. To me, guys, honestly, my opinion, it's not that fun. It could have been better, and I think the second one looks to be better, and I think it's gonna be better. Horizon Zero Dawn, guys, I played about everything in this game. Anything, all the add-ons. I know this ain't the collectors or the complete edition, but I did buy the DLC because it was worth it. Oh my goodness. I hope they... Guerrilla Games, I know you're into Killzone and you're famous for that. Make another Horizon Zero Dawn 2, please. And it probably won't be yet for a while. On PlayStation 5, it'll probably be another Killzone game. But Horizon Zero Dawn needs to be another game. Nier Automata, guys. It was a timed exclusive. It wasn't a console exclusive or anything like that. It came to Xbox and I believe PC too. But I bought it first on the PlayStation 4. Obviously, it's a very good game if you like RPG slash kind of that shooter slashy character-based jump. Very well done story. Ratchet and Clank, the movie sucked, but the game is awesome. And these are one of my favorite developers, Insomniac Games. You guys, everybody knows Ratchet and Clank, but this game is awesome. The way they do the guns, the way they did the maps, it just looked like the damn movie. Crash Bandicoot, same trilogy. I said it once and I said it before. I buy original games that came out for the original platform on that platform. I'm buying Spyro the Dragon on the PlayStation 4 because that's where it came from originally. And it's not that I don't want to support Xbox on that, and the games may look better. It's just, honestly, that's where I'll buy it. If Halo came out on the PlayStation 4, I would still buy it on the Xbox. Ni no Kuni 2, guys, I've soaked about 30 hours into this game. It's freaking fun, dude, and it's literally already dropped in price, guys. I think it's like $30, if that. It might be 35 bucks. Get that game, guys. Ni no Kuni. Ni no Kuni 1 was awesome. The story of Ni no Kuni 2 is even better, in my opinion. Okami HD, everybody's played this game to hell. Came out on the PlayStation 2 originally. Very fun game. A lot of people compare that game to Zelda. I compare that game to Zelda. Oh, I can't even think of the game. It came out on GameCube and then it came back out on the Wii U. And it's man, I can't even think about it right now. My mind's drawn a blank. But you have the dog and all that stuff, and that's what the game reminds me of. Leave that one down in the comments, guys, because that's just bugging the hell out of me right now, and I can't go and grab the game to think about it. But it's called Zelda. Oh man, I can't even think. Anyway, Wipeout, guys. I bought this game just recently. It's very intense. I love Wipeout franchises. If you guys like that fast-paced, like F-Zero and stuff like that, this game kind of reminds me of that. And this is also for VR as well. And I heard from VR, people that played this on VR, that it literally gets them motion sickness like no other. Raiden 5, a director's cut, guys. Another great shoot 'em up, flying shoot 'em up, guys. It's a really fun game. It's literally really underrated. A lot of people do not buy enough shoot 'em up flying shoot 'em up, shmups, or whatever you want to call them. Very well. Oh my goodness, get that game. And I paid $13 for that game brand new. Shovel Knight, another great game. This one comes with all the DLC from the 3DS guys and from the other add-on of Shovel Knight. I played it a little bit. It's a very good game. And I wish I would have got it earlier. I didn't buy it for the longest time because I waited. And I think just a lot of people in general just already sold that game for what it was, and I knew I could just wait until the price dropped, which it did, and it got down to 14, 15 bucks brand new. Shadow of the Colossus, we played it on PlayStation 2, we played it on the PlayStation 3, and now we play it on the PlayStation 4. The best version, obviously, is the PlayStation 4, graphically, and, what can I say? It takes about 8 hours to beat. If you got it on, you know, medium or normal or whatever. You put it on hard, it may be a little bit harder for some others. You pretty much... Your girlfriend's pretty much Dundee, and you got to kill all these colossals and unlock all this stuff and break all this to bring her back. Very well, good game. I know I'm not saying everything pinpoint accurate, but you guys get the gist of it. Metal Gear Survive, a lot of people talk shit on this game, and I'm going to talk shit on this game as well. I can't even think of the guy's name right now, guys. I'm drawing a blank. The guy that made this franchise for what it is, that's making Death Stranded. Hideo Itami. I keep saying Hideo Itami, and that's a WWE superstar. Hichio or whatever. Leave it down in the comments. You guys know that are watching this video starting. Help me out once. Come on, guys. That's bullshit. You have to pay 10 bucks for a save state. This game literally is a survival horror game, in my opinion, and you use a spear or a stick, and that's about it. You grind and do nothing. The story sucks. That game sucks. I wish I would have never bought that game. And I know I'm going through the list, guys, and I'm trying to go as fast as I can. I apologize. Shenmue 1 and 2 remake. It's glitchy. It's still fun. I still remember it from the Dreamcast era. I never did buy it on the Dreamcast. For the simple fact is they sold out really quick, and they were hard to come by. And I just got sidetracked, played other games, plus PlayStation 2 was coming, and all that other stuff. So Dreamcast was kind of the console that I really enjoyed, but it kind of got left by the wayside because of how fast it went out of business pretty much, and how much they pulled it off the shelves. So this is a really fun game if you guys like the stories, Shenmue franchises. Zone of Enders, another underrated game, guys. You can play this in VR or just play it in regular mode. Obviously, it's a really fun game. It's got that Japanese element that I like in these games, and it's a shoot 'em. Picture Metroid Prime on the GameCube, but not as good. But it's still a great game. And it's exclusively on the PlayStation, I believe. I could be wrong. I don't think it's exclusively on the PlayStation, but the VR mode is exclusively on the PlayStation. The next few games, guys, that I'm lining up. Sorry, guys, I had to get these all lined up because I got OCD. But Resident Evil Origins Collection, another great game, guys. Resident Evil 4, my favorite Resident Evil. Past that, Resident Evil 3, obviously, and all that other stuff from the PlayStation 1 era and all that stuff from the PlayStation 2. Resident Evil 5, really good game. I couldn't get into it as much as some people. Resident Evil 6, they tried to bring it all back, and then Resident Evil 7, they did seal the deal right there. In VR mode, I want to play it in VR. I got some of these games that have VR quality, and once I get my PlayStation VR, hopefully it'll be on Black Friday when it goes down in price. I will definitely be checking out a lot of these VR title games. And hopefully I'll be bringing some gameplay footage of that, because I've been wanting a VR. Like, I'm one of them kids that grew up with no VR. I talked about how bad No Man's Sky was back in the day, and they're trying to redeem themselves, and I give them a lot of credit, because Hello Games didn't have to do this, and they did, and they came back. I played a good portion of it. I put about 6 to 7 hours into this game. It's pretty fun. The only thing I don't like, honestly, is... on this game is because we bought it so long ago, but the grind on it is so rigorous, man. And it's like they could have made it less after the game got shit, and then they want to bring all this stuff back. They could have done better. Little Nightmares, guys, Complete Edition. Really fun game. Really kind of weird platformy kind of game, in my opinion. It's got a lot of mystique to it. Surviving Mars, I thought I was going to like this game. I started to play it. I got about an hour into it, and I realized this game ain't for me. I do like some of the like the sim building kind of games, but this game right here is confusing as hell to me an extent. I think this should have just been a PC game. A lot of keyboard and mouse for this type of game. in my opinion. Origami, obviously, guys, the collector's edition. I really do like this game. If you guys like stealth, ninja kind of kills, it's got a lot of that in it. It's got a lot of bright colors, kind of shell shading, and it's a very well done story. Very underrated in my opinion. These next games, guys, that I'm going to be talking about, and a lot of them you guys will know, the Genesis Collection, really fun games. Really cool how they made that little 90s era nostalgia room or old room or whatever you want to call it to go through the list of games. Really well done. Obviously, I got World of Final Fantasy on the PlayStation 4, and yes, now they're bringing it to the Nintendo Switch, I believe, and the Xbox, which is good because other people that don't own the PlayStation 4, now they're going to get a chance to get that one. I got Final Fantasy, oh, excuse me, guys, my spit was rolling down my throat wrong. I got Final Fantasy X and X2. Really well done, HD remastered, very fun games. I haven't soaked a lot into these games, or into this game. I did a lot of Final Fantasy 15. Final Fantasy 7 is where me and my brother picked up and started. Actually, not even picked up. That's where it really got interesting for me, because I played the Final Fantasies on the Nintendo and the Super Nintendo and whatnot. Digimon Story, was that Cyber Sleuth? Yeah, Cyber Sleuth. Fun game if you like Digimon. I wasn't into Pokemon or Digimon, but I seen this game for $15, and I thought to myself, you know what? These are types of games right here that are only on PlayStation. It says only on PlayStation. These are the types of games that 10, 15 years from now, people are going to be like, oh, I should have picked up that game. This game was amazing. Why didn't I pick up this game? And I think they're making a new Digimon game. So, you know, for people that are into that stuff, I like it to an extent. I do like the little battle systems. I'm starting to get into more of that stuff. Bear with me, guys. I know I mean, yes, Pokemon was then when I was growing up, but I was like 13, 14 when it started coming out. So it wasn't like real big for me. And Digimon came out later, so it was never really that big, guys. So bear with me. I'm leaning that way. It's fun. Star Ocean, another great game, guys, by Square Enix. A lot of people talk about I'm drawing too many blanks when I go through this many games, but Octopath Traveler and all that other stuff, guys. Star Ocean, if you think about it, is a mixture, in my opinion, between JRPG, Final Fantasy games, and a mixture of Xenoblade Chronicles, if you guys can get my drift. The game's fun. It's really fun. It's just kind of confusing to learn and to get into the story. Obviously, Persona 5, really well done JRPG by Atlas. Another great game. I got all the add-ons to it because they were free. I'm not paying for all the extra stuff. Really fun story. I played it. I beat it. It's fun. God of War. You know what's crazy? And you guys will leave me hate in the comments on this one. I don't leave me hate, but just leave me some, give me some shit for it. I have not beat this game 100% fully yet. The reason why is, man, I don't want to talk about it, but I am real with you guys. My kid's been really sick over the past years, and when this game came out, she got sick again. We had to go to Children's Mercy again, guys. And that's kind of a double-edged sword. I tell you not to leave me crap in the comments, but give me a little bit of crap for not beating it. But I haven't been able to get back with this game yet, for the simple fact that other games came out when my daughter started getting better again. I had other games to and other commitments with my kids and family, so I haven't got back to it. But mark my words, guys, I will beat this game. I will beat this great game, okay? And by the way, guys, she's doing much better. She is working to be stronger, and we'll get through it a step at a time. That's just a little bit of personal stuff from me to you, and I hope you guys enjoy that and respect that. Spider-Man, guys, I love the hell out of this game. A lot of people say God of War's game of the year, and that's just, that's justified. This is my game of the year, and people can say I'm being biased towards Sony. I'm not. If this would have came out on Xbox, I would have said game of the year. If this would have came out on a Nintendo Switch and looked this good and ran this good and played this good, I would have said game of the year. If this came out on the Atari VCS, who am I kidding? I would have said game of the fucking year. And I'm sorry to cuss, but I would have said game of the year. Yakuza. Yakuza 0. Everybody loves the Yakuza franchise, and if you don't, well, then you guys don't like Sega. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. Yakuza 0, guys. The only one I don't have, honestly, is Yakuza Kiwami 2. I need to get that. Speaking of Yakuza Kiwami, I have that one. Very, very good story gameplay. Very underrated. People, the bad thing that I have to say about not the actual gameplay or the game itself, the release times. Yakuza 6, guys, the Song of Life. These games and these stories, if you guys want a really well done single player story with great mini games and great fighting and great just everything, mechanics, these games, dude, are so amazing, and they get bypassed every single year. Every single year they get bypassed. And it's sad because then 10 years later, Yakuza 2 on the PlayStation 2 is running at $30-some or something. Or all these games that are like, oh, I should have got that game. And some of these games, man, are only $30 or $40 or even $20. So get them when they're that price before they're completely done, or until, you know, they pull them and stuff. These games hold value because of the replay value and because of all the stuff that's in the game. And a lot of that stuff's already in the game. You don't have to pay for it extra or DLC. And my last game, guys, and I know I should have went maybe with the best. You know, they always say the best for last. But I just got this game in, actually, a couple days ago. And it's Earthlock Festival of Magic. And I paid $12 for this. Brand new. A lot of people say, what the hell? What the hell, Game Over? How'd you get that game for that? A lot of people, well, as you can see, I got a Peggy. And I had to wait about a month and a half to get this game. And the actual US version is like $70 or $50 or $60. And I wasn't going to pay that because why? Well, I could get this game for $12 for on the PlayStation 4 and it all plays any region. So why spend the extra money on the same damn, pretty much the same damn game just because I want the US version? Nah, man, I ain't like that. I support games that aren't going to Jew you in price, and I mean Jew you in a good way, not a bad way. Rip you off, screw you over. So guys, that's my whole collection right now on the PlayStation 4. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what your guys' top PlayStation 4 game is and still was in the history of PlayStation 4, guys. Let me know what you guys think of my collection. Let me know if you guys want to see a new collection of Xbox One. I'll probably go Xbox One or Nintendo Switch depending on what you guys want. My Nintendo Switch has been building. It's not entirely huge like everybody else's, so that wouldn't be that long of a video. But let me know down in the comments what you guys thought. What are your favorite games on the PlayStation 4 exclusively, or just to play indie games? Let me know if you guys like digital or physical as well. And if you guys have played some of these games that I've showed you, or all these games that I have shown you, let me know down in the comments, guys. I will get back to you. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy Red Dead Redemption 2. If you haven't got it, go out and get it. I don't need to sell it anymore because it's one of the best games so far that I have played. It's amazing, guys. Enjoy it. That's what it's about. Enjoy your weekend. Do a good deed. Stay safe, guys. Take care of one another. I'm sorry this video was long, but if you guys stayed till the end of the video, I love you. I appreciate every single one of you. Like I said, stay safe. If you guys are traveling this weekend, make sure you guys stay safe. Buckle up. Make sure you tuck your kids in at bed at night, baby. Woo! Give them a kiss. Tell them you love them. Do a good deed. Help somebody out, man. You know the deal. You know my love, my passion for video games. This is Game Over 86. I thank you guys every day for making me entertain you guys and for welcoming me into your guys' homes via the internet, via YouTube. Let's do this together. Let's build this video game world up as we always do. Stay safe. I love you. Peace. I'm out.